Welcome everyone to the stream. This is my art stream. My name is Kat. I'm here with a very special guest, which is very exciting. Her name is Ginger. We're going to be doing Inktober together. Hello. I need to move over.
You need to scoot.
Scooch over. I'm in frame. And it's me and it's my little camera right here. But hi guys. Welcome. If you're new to my stream, my name is Kat. This is Senior Art. I do art and other shenanigans on here, and I have a friend.
Hello.
So it's always nice to have someone come over. She's been working also on Inktober, so we're going to do Inktober together. We're doing two completely different prompts tonight.
Yes.
So she is doing the official prompts for Instagram. I'm a rebel. I don't follow rules. So do you want to show off your artwork? Let's go ahead and switch us on over so we can show everyone your amazing artwork.
There's the one we want.
Yeah, I'm just flipping on it. There we go.
She's also teaching me how this works.
Yeah. So we're just gonna center this.
We're just gonna quickly show off because there's a lot of days in October. There's 31 to be exact. So, just of course, like any other Inktober person, I try to think of the first thing that pops in my head.
Yep.
So we've got lovely Ring and Mindless because Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy with my Scooby-Doo.
Look
They're
how
on
cute.
day 3.
Look, and even like the little treats have Scooby snacks on
These
it.
do exist. I based it off the actual box when you buy them in store.
They're really good. They have Scooby snacks for humans and dogs. Just clarification, be careful what you buy.
I'm not eating dog treats.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend dog treats.
I hope I'm not eating dog treats.
Yeah.
Went to Punny and Freeze Frame. Ha! Good song from the 80s.
Yep.
Let's see here. Anyone who likes Markiplier on YouTube, I actually made a tiny box Tim out of like mini art canvases, so I deconstructed my tiny box Tim. My attempt at a dog was adorable, I hope. I went chibi with it. Let's see. Enchanted, we had Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorites. Yes.
Yeah, I like the rose.
My ultimate failure, in my opinion, of this Inktober so far is the weirdly humanoid cats, like the new movie musical Cats that's coming out.
You just say, it's art. Experimental art.
Experimental. I'm really excited to see Cats the musical. That's what inspired this. I actually am. We'll see how it looks and turns out. I know that some movies, unfortunately, this year have been very angrily looked at. Like Sonic the Hedgehog got some flack about not
because they
looking
did
good.
bad. They should have known better. They did bad though. Yeah.
So let's see. Day 9 was swing, so I do a swing dress, like 50s and jazz. Pattern was literally doodling, which was probably one of the most fun just because I just got to sit there and do whatever.
Doodle is good. Doodle is great.
There's a lot of Christmassy things throughout here because Snow, my favorite Christmas movie is White Christmas, and that's one of the songs they sing. Another pun here. Dragon. He was dragging to go get his coffee in the morning. Oh, we're almost there.
Look at this perspective in this one. I like this one.
Perspective in
This is
so
so
long.
nice. I mean, look at like you can feel the distance. I like this one.
Thank you.
This is one of my favorite
I'm
ones.
actually an archaeology major with an art history minor, and while I didn't get to go travel abroad and see Pompeii, that's like a dream of mine.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, it did go to ashes. So that was that one. This one's spouse got me hooked on Zelda Breath of the Wild on Nintendo Switch. And so I drew one of the lovely guardians, overgrown because they're everywhere. And then you never know if they're going to move or not, which is so terrible. I hate that part.
Video games. So much fun.
My brother and I both really like How I Met Your Mother, so for Legend, it became legendary. Pretty easy. And for those that love Disney, I know on, was it Tuesday? For Taco Tuesday, there was a huge rant, if you have caught the stream before, where we just talked all about Disney things. Disney Pixar made a short called Kit Bull, which is adorable.
Super cute.
It is. So that was the wild house panther.
Look at the little, like,
and the
texture
toy,
on the toy.
The toy is one that we have. These are great. It's buy one, get one 50% off at Meijer. And they're just these little, like, ball mice with a feather tail, and holy cow, do my cats go nuts for those.
Yeah.
The feathers are gone in 2 days.
So Meijer, in case you're not in the U.S. or you're
true.
not in the Midwest, I don't know if Meijer goes further north.
Walmart, in my opinion.
So Meijer is just another version of Walmart. No offense, Walmart. So you have
I go to
competition.
Walmart too.
Yeah, well, I try not to.
How much
but
I want to spend on groceries a day.
I'm just going to end that political statement right there. Okay.
So, Now we're on day 17. Ornament. What is your day 17?
So my day 17
Yes.
is we're gonna share. I'm gonna
share.
make sure we can see it,
Okay.
but we're gonna share. So my my day 17 is called dinophobia, which apparently is a phobia
What?
that if you are afraid of whirlpools or being dizzy. It's so weird.
But it's not about dinosaurs.
There's another word for dinosaurs and I forgot to write it down.
That's false. No, dinosaurs means dinosaurs. What do you mean?
No, actually it has nothing to do with dinosaurs.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sad.
if you're afraid of whirlpools or getting dizzy, don't watch this side of the screen. Just watch the beautifulness of it.
But what if people like me have vertigo? Is this going to affect me?
There's a different phobia about vertigo though.
Oh, okay.
It has its own name, but I don't know
We
the
should
Latin
do a
one.
phobia day sometimes.
I think I have one more phobia on my list because I'm the one who put the phobias on the list. Because in case you didn't know, you're new to the stream. I'm also doing my list with another artist. Her name is HelloNorthStar. She's amazing.
Mhm.
Give her all the loves. I know she's been a little under the weather, but yeah.
Feel better, North.
Yes.
Feel better real soon.
So we'll just scroll up, yeah, and leave that there,
There,
and that way
I
we
can
can
talk with people.
see.
That's why I'm here. I'm also her mod every so often.
Yeah, this is Ginger.
I am Gingermanatee.
in the flesh.
It's because I love manatees
In
and
my
the hair.
studio.
The hair kind of gives that away.
I know. It's just well, you're already doing Inktober. You
I
know, so
am.
just come over and hang
Why
out
not?
with me.
Let's give it a go.
Yes. So I'm just gonna make you high off of Sharpies. Are you excited?
I'm super. It's like high school. No kidding. Kidding. Never did that actually.
Never did that in high school.
I actually didn't. I
Oh.
wasn't that person. I doodled.
I doodled.
I also read Harry Potter. That might date me slightly. Like the
I-
books were still coming out.
I read Harry Potter. I always looked forward to Harry Potter. I was super excited.
Study hall was Harry Potter time, not homework time. And I was a band kid. That was not a wise life choice, but it was Harry Potter.
Hey, I always do my homework right before the period, and it's fine. I got through high school and college.
It's true. We did it. We're here.
We did it. We did it.
So we did it. High five. We lifed. We lifed so well so far.
Life. It's so exciting. But yeah, so that's
Okay.
it. So we're gonna work
This is
on.
gonna be the fun part, figuring this out. Yeah. Ha! It's still in frame. You can scoot yours over.
Oh no, I just need to remove my supplies.
Oh yes. Speaking of supplies,
Sorry, it's kind of covered
merch. Whoop! Look at
Merch.
that. Look at that beautiful giant bag to hold all your art supplies.
I know. In case you want to check out my Redbubble store and give me some love,
It's true.
I'd really appreciate it. But if not, that's okay too. There's many ways to give me love. That heart up there is really nice too.
The heart is very helpful.
Yeah, I'm at 39.
Ah! And her goal is to hit 50.
I'm hoping I can hit 50.
I think we can get you to 50 by the end of the year. I
You think so?
I think so. Help us out, friends, please.
11 more people.
11.
I
She can do that. It's
need
fine.
11 more people.
And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I partly wore this to not only plug the podcast I listen to, but then I'm hoping maybe if the podcasters see this or hear, well,
We're
they
not
would
doing
hear it.
anything ghosty. You know what we need to do is we need to
do a
meet up.
ghosty one?
And do a ghosty one. Wear that shirt, and we'll do something for them.
Well, it's also just
Based off
spoopy
of-
because it's Halloween.
Based off of one of their podcasts. That's what we should do.
Mm.
So we're gonna do something in the future
Yay!
with this podcast group. We're gonna take some of the really coolness and give them some fan art.
See, give them fan art, and then we can do some shared back and forth maybe of some viewers. and
Hello,
listeners.
Reese. Welcome,
Hello.
welcome.
Eating dinner. What is go eat dinner. Don't talk with your mouth full. But let us know what dinner is.
Yeah.
Because Tuesday's gotta be Taco Tuesday, so you gotta
That
let
is-
us know what
that's
Thursday
Thursday.
is.
Thursday.
So it's Thai food Thursday. It starts with a T.
But you have to like hot. Well, no,
I
think
don't like hot things.
you don't like hot things.
It doesn't help. I don't have a gallbladder. That kind of helps with spice. Also, I'm the Hoosieriest of Hoosiers in Indiana you could know. So I don't do spices to begin with. She's from New Mexico, so she has gotten me out of my shell.
I'm a New
Spices.
Mexican, so not to be confused. I'm not a Mexican, but I'm a
She's
Nuevo.
the alien from
I'm
Roswell.
I'm a Nuevo Mexican.
There is a difference.
Yes, there is. But yeah, Hoosier is a reference to anyone who lives in Indiana. Apparently, you're a Hoosier. Apparently, I'm a Hoosier now.
You are Hoosier.
I can shovel my own driveway out of snow. I consider that an important life skill.
It really is an important life skill for anyone, but anyone who has snow.
Yeah,
it's definitely.
I didn't grow up with snow. I never had to shovel.
We're not taking you to Minnesota anytime soon.
No, I've been trying to convince my hubby that we should buy another snow shovel, so that way there's 2 snow shovels, so one person doesn't have to be by themselves.
I know,
outside
they just
when
put
cold.
one on each arm and just like hulk it. That's what my husband would do if he got 2 snow shovels.
I'm too poor to buy one of those snow blowers. Dude, those are nice.
They're so expensive.
They're so nice. You just drive them across like you're vacuuming and it just...
And see, here's the thing. You've got a paved driveway, so that helps. My parents have gravel, so if they tried using that, stones would be everywhere.
Flinging gravel.
Yeah, it'd be a weapon.
To your neighbors, not to your parents.
To the neighbors' pets, so let's not do that.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't work. No.
Well, let's actually start sketching, I guess.
Sketching.
Wooden Boa wants that Thursday. Oh, hello, Lady Boa.
Hello, Lady Boa. Hi, friend.
He wants Thai food on Thai Thursday. Okay, he wants Thai Thursday.
I want Thai Thursday too. Hey,
I might try Thai.
The Boas, or at least Wooden Boa, and we could do Thai food because I know that Lady Boa doesn't. Maybe
Lady Boa, you and I can go get sushi.
Maybe, or you guys can go get something yummy like pasta or something.
Pasta's always a good choice.
Italian.
Tortellini Thursday.
Tortellini Thursday.
There's another tea right there.
There you go.
Or just tea time Thursday. Just have tea time all day long.
Hey, I like tea time. I really want to put that in my schedule. Like, I have a black schedule to do work, because I'm an independent artist.
Let me know when there's an opening for tea time, and I will come join you.
And I really want to make 3 o'clock just mandatory tea time for myself every day.
So great.
Because I loved that in Canada. Everyone had tea time around there. It was so nice. And people would just show up with tea. They wouldn't even ask. They're just like, here's tea. And
that's Canada was the first place she's gone abroad. I can't say too much. The only time I went abroad was when I got a chance to go for school. And in England, they do something. So they don't have like, depending where you are, tea time's kind of a thing. But the neat part about it is like you went to a Starbucks equivalent. I forget what they're called now. Maybe if my honey is listening, if he's tuning in, he might not because he's probably playing Breath of the Wild since I'm not there.
He should be watching. What's up with that? He should be watching.
You can text him, be like, get on.
We should put
text.
I'm gonna get on Discord. I'm gonna message
him. Harass him.
I'm gonna harass him right now.
Do it.
Just because he's sweet and
he might remember the name, but there were stores that were kind of like Starbucks. When you ordered tea, they give you a mini teapot and a cup of tea.
Oh man, I love that when I walk into any sushi place and they automatically go, here's a pot of green tea just for you. And I'm like,
green tea so good.
Yes, I love green tea.
If you like regular green tea, you should definitely try green tea with mint. Is also quite
it is really
delightful.
Good. I do like it with mint.
How am I gonna do this? I like a lot of straight lines. They don't always end up straight after I sketch them.
I don't know what Nando's is. What is that?
Nando's? Nando's is a restaurant name, if I'm correct, right, Lady Boa? And I apologize. We cannot hear the music, so if there's spoopy music,
just be like, hey, change the music. It sucks.
Yeah,
I'm not offended.
Nando's in England, maybe that is it. And she's still gonna bug my sweetie to make him get on the chat.
Just put us on your phone. It's not hard.
Yeah.
I mean, Twitch is amazing on a phone. Not really, but they're trying.
It's not meant for me. But weirdly enough, my husband has the exact same phone just 2 or 3 months later than when I got mine, and his is fine. So my phone just doesn't like Twitch. Thought it might be the restaurant. Interesting. Oh, nosies. When I get on my ruler.
It probably is me because you're in my art studio and I'm not the cleanest.
I was sitting here worried that I wasn't going to have my art supplies, and I'm like, I'm going to an artist's house.
I know, I got that text. It took all of my willpower to not be like, you're literally walking into a Hobby Lobby Michael's, a plethora of supplies.
It's true. It's true. The only thing I forgot was my headphones.
No,
oh well,
yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
We'll get through it. Let's see here.
I'll be sort of nice to him.
Oh,
only sort of nice.
Only sort of nice. Kat is actually a very nice person.
I try to be. I mean, it's.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Hello, Hendren!
Yay!
See, you summon Hendren, you say his name enough and he appears.
It's true.
It's like Beetlejuice. You just say it 3 times.
It's true. It really
or
is.
Lydia.
Okay. Oh dear. Now how many was that? Math! I need your husband here.
One day, I will migrate you away from the ruler.
Not today.
Not today, my friend.
Today is not that day.
Not today. That's okay.
That's all right.
You can bring your phone closer if it makes it easier.
No, that's all good.
Okay.
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Start over. And that's what erasers are for. Because I'm trying to figure out the angle.
You know what you should do? Is see your pencil, take your pencil, hold it up to the angle and figure out what angle is that. And then your pencil, you can literally draw that angle if you keep it at the same.
Boop, boop.
So like when you're judging distance, so I'll use like my Sharpie. If I wanted to figure out what this angle was, I would take my Sharpie and figure out where it is. This is a curve, it's a little hard, but...
Yes, and also hello to Wooden Boa. I always love how he comes in. And also spicy sky raisins. Those are dangerous. Don't eat them.
Spicy sky raisins.
Don't eat them.
No eating
raisins
spicy
is another fun name for buggies, little bugs that animals, like our pets, like to eat. So spicy sky raisins.
Spicy.
Those are wasps. Don't eat those.
Aww,
or hornets.
They're just so nice. They just want to be your friend.
No, they don't.
They just want to leave their toxin in you.
That's so considerate.
That's what friends do, right?
Poison each other.
Maybe
that's called murder, and I think it's illegal in most states.
Oh, my bad.
Most states.
Most states.
All of them. Who knows? Who knows what states? No, they're all 50 states.
All 50 states, yes.
50, all 50 of them.
50?
50.
50, plus including the territories. We won't forget about the territories.
Oh, yes. We mustn't forget about those.
But I hope, Wooden Boa, you're doing well. It's been a while since I've seen you on stream. So nice to have you both. You guys are so amazing.
Oh, and we have a Serpendron has just got a snow runt. Is a shiny snow runt? That's the question.
Anything is legal in New Jersey. I just got clearance to have toxins and friends in New Jersey because it's New Jersey.
I'm not going to New Jersey with you. When you go, hey, guess what? I got us a surprise trip to New Jersey. I'm going to be highly suspect.
I'm just going to hide behind the camera.
Highly suspect.
Okay, I have really no reason to go to New Jersey. No offense to New Jersey, but give me a good reason to go and I'll consider it.
I have a good reason to go to New York. A, I have friends there in New York City. I've never been there proper. And B, I've never been to Broadway, so that'd be great to go see a Broadway musical.
I would love to go to New York. I don't consider New York, New Jersey, though. It's
the same. It's in the area.
I don't know.
It's the East Coast. It's East Coast. It's just on that side. I'm history, not geography.
So is New Jersey the same as Maine? Because that's also on the East Coast.
It's all the same right there. You get fresh seafood, which is way tastier than what you get here.
It would be like calling New Mexico Texas. Or Arizona. It's close enough, right? I mean, but we're two different species.
Yeah. I'm bad at this.
It's okay. There's no pressure here.
Oh, good. I don't do well in high pressure situations.
Inktober is for practicing. It's supposed to be challenging and fun.
We're gonna learn. We're gonna figure this out some way, somehow. This is the main part I have to worry about anyway, to be honest. That's the focus.
Mm-hmm.
Doop.
Your pencil is a powerful tool, though.
It is. Because then I can do... I know you're gonna get me away from the ruler. Oh! Nina musical reference. I did really well with this last time.
I was about to say, I've got the expert in the house.
Camden Aquarium. New Jersey could... Hey now, be nice to New Jersey. Be nice.
That's hilarious. New Jersey can just disappear.
I've heard the same thing, though. California's about to break off and float away.
It will. It's sitting on two faults. It's gonna fall. Terrible. It's gonna sink into the ocean. No offense, California, but you gotta have that plan. Plan B, Plan C, Plan E, all of them.
Like, is that a quote, Lady Boa, that they have the Camden Aquarium, or is that, like, in the musical, they have the Camden Aquarium? I need a little more...
I know. I think we need a little more, like,
hint.
Maybe one more line.
Phone a friend. I'm phoning a friend.
One more line.
Phone a friend. I was pretty happy that I got the last one.
The last one I thought was really hard because I didn't know it. But I don't know many musicals, so once you get outside of...
If I were a rich man... I do. We need to have her watch that. She hasn't seen it yet. The line before all the caps. Anything is legal in New Jersey.
Oh, it's a musical reference.
That's the musical reference.
Not the musical reference.
Whoops. Okay, I thought the Camden Aquarium was that. Okay. Oh man.
Oh man, that's hard.
I don't suppose I can have a hint to go with it.
Is it a recent musical or not?
Yeah, is it
recent?
like I grew up with
Can we go with
Gene
yes?
Kelly and Frank Sinatra
Can
musicals?
we go with yes/no answers? Is it a recent or not recent?
Yeah.
Is it
20 questions.
Is it a recent musical?
20 questions. Yes or no? Riddle me this, Joker, Batman person.
And if you're in the chat and you know the answer, please just
do it.
Just shout it out. Be awesome, be cool, and shout it out. Maybe wouldn't
within the past decade. Oh, okay, so my Frank Sinatra movies are out of the question.
And then all my references to musicals is completely out of the question.
Womp. Within the past decade, what has... Oh, duh, because I know this person, Lady Boa. It is Hamilton the musical. Oh, okay. It's gotta be. It's gotta be, right?
I have never seen it.
Last decade. Anything is legal in New... I'm pretty sure that's gotta be Hamilton. If I'm wrong, I'm sad. Because you got... Yay! I did it! Yes! Awesome. I was like, anything is legal in New Jersey. That's a Hamilton thing to say. Definitely.
I have not seen that musical. Although I know some of the songs now.
I haven't seen the musical, but this lady Boa right here, you weren't missing much. Hey now! Let him bowl with the sass tonight. Goodness.
He ate some sky raisins. Spicy sky raisins.
Stop eating raisins that are from the sky. It's dangerous, yo. But she's the one that got me hooked on the soundtrack, which now is like almost an every Friday occurrence when I'm home and my husband is not and I'm cleaning the house up. And so I'm like, hey, Alexa. Oh, I hope you don't have one in here.
I don't.
Oh, good.
You're safe. I do not have an Alexa in here because I turn my phone on, not even asking for my phone. I don't need an Alexa in my studio.
It'd be pretty entertaining, actually.
Moo! Moo meows! Moo meow!
Hooray.
Moo meows!
Those are the best.
They are the best. Oh, do we have my moo meow in here? I do. Oh, I have 2 kitties in here. I have my moo meow. I have 7 and Ada.
Yay!
In here. So.
Now, I know this may... Whoopsies! Well, I guess I'm going without my ruler per Caitlin's wish.
There's Yay! Always a ruler close by. I may break you of the habit, but I will give you some help.
That's a good ruler.
It's a metal one.
Yeah.
It's only the best.
None
of that. No self-abuse.
No, not that. I wasn't in the age when teachers would smack the kids' hands with rulers, but my mom's a teacher. She wishes that was the thing sometimes. But you know, it is what it is. Teaching is not what it used to be, but you know what? I think
it was just a certain private schools thing. Because my mom went to private school and she got her knuckles wrapped by nuns quite often.
I hope your little patient is feeling okay.
The Boas are going to go visit our patient.
Mm-hmm.
Give Puppy Boa all the love and kisses.
Yes, puppy. They're visiting a puppy. Let's clarify. Little patient is a dog, not a baby.
Puppy doesn't feel good.
Oh, poor boy. He was not feeling the bestest. But TTFN, we will maybe see you in a little bit.
Maybe. If not, have a good time. Safe travels.
I still need to know what Reese ate for dinner. He's
gotta get back to me. Reese should almost be done with dinner, yeah?
Let's see. 7. Yeah, he should be done with dinner. Oops.
Come entertain us.
Dog is a very loose term. I'm gonna call all dogs puppies.
I do too. I do. Even when they're like white-faced and they're clearly, senior citizen dogs, they are still puppies.
Nope, they're a puppy. Mm-hmm.
Have you heard any good ghost stories lately since you were my ghost guru?
I am the ghosty. I'm the ghost guru, but I'm terrified of them. As I've said on previous streams, and I actually am excited, I am actually going to message the 2 people I listened to after 3 years of listening to them and be like fangirling all over the email. It's going to be awful. But a ghost could twerk in front of me and I had no idea what was happening. But it's true. I have terrible ghost radar. But ghost stories, I would love to do. It's not really ghosty, more cryptidy. One of her earlier Inktober she did, I think, was day one right out the gate. Was part of my chuckles. It's called the Boobry.
Boobies! You know why I chose that,
sounded,
right?
Why?
Because I'm perpetually in middle school, and anything
so
that
it isn't
sounds...
just me. Okay.
No, I chose it because it had boobs in it. I'm not gonna lie. You have to be 17 to be on here anyways, so you can say
this
boobs.
one?
Oh yeah, on Twitch. It's a requirement. You have to be at least 17 years old.
I thought
to
you were
watch
fairly
Twitch.
family friendly, so I was trying to make sure we don't go. There you go. Don't go nuts. So.
Well, my sense of humor, even to small children, just cover their ears, but they will know what boobs are. So
It's true.
if they don't, that's okay. Don't explain.
Don't do it. It's a trap. I'm sorry we made explaining things terrible for you now. I'm sorry. But no, I think
Boobery.
I would like to learn more about like the legend of the Boobry. Like it just sounds like a shape-shifting dodo bird. That's what I picture when you first said it.
Well, a shape-shifting like bird, and then it changes into a horse that can like run across water, like Jesus lizards,
Jesus lizards.
They do have. It's actually a lizard. It's a lizard that can run across water. Yeah,
but it's not called a Jesus lizard.
I think its common name is Jesus lizard. I think.
The more you know.
I'll have to look it up later.
Oh, goodness.
But I'm pretty sure they're called Jesus lizards.
Also, before One and Boa left, he said, gigante.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bad with Spanish, I'm sorry.
Gigante.
There you go, she can say that better. Oh, goodness.
I did not study Spanish, though.
I took French, and that did me diddly squat. Because then I tried taking Latin in college, and that's also done me diddly squat, so...
I took French in high school because I didn't want to take Spanish because I'm lazy.
My teacher smoked, so like she was out half the time like dying of like coughing because she smoked so much.
I had an English teacher like that, but she was really good. I did really well in her class.
That's good. Well, my French teacher was absent enough. I didn't really learn too much. I loved the days when we did food though. Those were the best days.
I learned how to make a wire car. Like we brought wire into class,
okay,
and we built a car that could be. It had wheels that functioned, and it had a steering wheel, and it was like a full-size car. And we made like the outlines for it and built it all together. It was really cool. Because he learned French in South Africa, so he was. Oh. So that was something that they always did in his school, and so we learned French and learned that too.
That's kind of cool.
It was really cool. I liked it. Those metal wire cars are awesome.
If you hear a weird sound, that is not her cat snoring. It's my hand slowly trying to move across my paper.
Also, my Sharpie's making noise. So if you're listening with headphones, I am so sorry.
This is also the ASMR edition. Which, I don't listen to those very often, but there is one where someone has like a cute little like floofy dog. And they give the floofy dog things to eat into the mic. So you hear the dog crunching on mic.
Ew, I cannot stand that. That's gross. I have a hard time when people, if you do this, I'm sorry, but eat crunchy things with their mouths open. It drives me nuts.
Pet peeve.
Drives me crazy.
Oh, goodness.
I don't mind you eating crunchy things. Just try to close.
Close your mouth.
Just muffle it. Open. Just muffle it. Just a little bit.
Should you eat with your hand over your mouth, maybe?
That's probably because my mom was so insistent about, like, don't eat with your mouth open.
As most parents tend to do.
Yes, we do not need seafood at the table.
Oh, seafood jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Those were some of the best.
Well, I rarely ate fish in my house, so it worked in my household.
Man, you can smell that Sharpie.
I'm just determined to get as high off of Sharpie fumes.
Uh-huh. Trying to think of any other like interesting spookinesses. I think if you want to truly do like a ghost thing sometime, terrifying yet intriguing to me are, maybe you've heard of them because I think they're kind of more common out in like New Mexico and like the plains out west. Not here. We're lame here in Indiana. We don't have a whole lot.
Thank you, Glacier. We appreciate access to snow.
Skinwalkers. Have you heard of them?
Oh yeah, they're Native American tale.
Boop.
Yeah.
So those sound terrifying.
In case you don't know, skinwalkers are malevolent. They can be both not mean and mean, depending on the story, depending on which tribe you hear it from. But they literally are shape changers. Like they can change.
So it's like the blueberry, but not a dodo bird. It's more terrifying because I think if I heard correctly, they also have they can like mimic human voices.
Yeah, they can sound like babies crying, or sound like people who are gone, like a lot of like your dead relatives.
Oh no, I didn't know that one. So the one that someone had happened to them as these, and maybe this is a myth that they turned into a story, but there were two kids, and they were camping out in the woods like parents and whatnot, and their mama had gone out to do something, which why you leave two small children alone in a trailer is beyond me. But
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
But like their mom hadn't come back yet, and like at one point, someone knocked on the trailer door, and like said, "Hey, like I left my keys out, let me in." But like there was a weird tone to the voice where it sounded like their mom, but it wasn't their mom. And when they said, "I don't know if the key's in here," like it got angry and started rattling the door. And then not too long after that, like it stopped, and then mom actually did come in and everything, like the actual. I hope it was the actual mom and not the skinwalker. But like, ugh, that gave me chills for days. Like, oh no, thank you. I don't want anything mimicking my mama.
They can also mimic animals too.
Aminals?
Animals.
It's true.
Yes.
No, both real spooky. Spooky things.
I've also heard stories about skinwalkers as that they're like if you don't treat the land well, they will come after you because they're very
territorial.
Well, not territorial, they're just pro Mother Nature. So it's a reminder to
respect its authority.
Yeah, be respectful of Mother Nature and make sure that you treat the land well. Because the land gives you everything you need. So
it's true.
You can't disrespect her.
Don't do it, it's a trap.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
This is not in any way, shape, or form an actual keyboard. Look at those keys. There's so many extra letters on this keyboard, it's not even funny.
Oh, I wouldn't do letters.
Oh,
simplify.
Heavens no.
Simplify.
The fact that I'm making it look like individual buttons is a thing to start.
If it was me, I'd just make it all black. And just make people assume there's keys.
That's what the mouse pad's for.
I'm sure laser.
To be fair, it's actually pretty well distinguished. If people haven't guessed it yet, how is a laptop an ornament? Well, let me tell you, my friends, how it's an ornament.
I have old-fashioned, like, traditional Wii controllers as ornaments.
Oh, that's true. So this was actually one of my favorite childhood ornaments. So my grandma always got all of her grandkids, and she still does, like a certain theme line from Hallmark. So for my brother, it was trains for the longest time, then it transformed into cars when he got older. Didn't transform it did a little. I got Barbies as a younger kid, and then it transitioned into like fairies. And like floral fairies, which was really cool. I love that Hallmark line. But my parents started to get us a separate line of ornaments for Christmas, and I got hoops and yo-yo.
I like
don't
hoops
know
and yo-yo.
if that's a relevant thing anymore. They still have cards in stores with hoops and yo-yo things on them.
Because it's a Hallmark, like, original thing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. I actually have a button over there that's a hoops and yo-yo button.
Oh, she does have a hoops and yo-yo button. But for those that want to... I'm still learning how camera works. There you go. Whoopsies.
Or you can stick it underneath you.
You're so smart.
Yeah, see, ta-da.
So it is a hoops and yo-yo laptop. Yes. And you pushed the keyboard buttons, and it had different phrases.
Yeah.
Including something about like having it, oh no, I think we have a virus, because it was overheated. And so then they said like Control-Alt-Delete repeatedly in a panicked voice, and it was great. And the battery's still working most of mine, so.
Mine's still working, so my mom gave me one when my first Christmas in college. And it's hoops and yo-yos standing around like a light post and they're on their cell phones.
I have
and they're
that
talking
one too.
They're talking to each other. It's really cute.
Because I always wanted that as my voicemail, like, message during Christmas. Because one of them goes, let's see, calling up my buddy, ring, 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 buying gifts for friends, bling, bling, something like that. Like, I wanted it as my ringtone for when people had to leave a message, but I could never find it. And then recording it was just a nightmare to try to attempt, so, oh well. Yours looks really swirly. I see that, and I'm terrible. I think Austin Powers. I don't think terrifying. I think, like, groovy, baby.
I'm not trying to make it terrifying. I'm just really trying to make a very simple optical illusion. So I don't know if it's working, but I'm trying. Trying to get that swirly, like, dizzy feeling.
Now the key is, how do I draw the hoops and yo-yo into the laptop? Freehand, everyone. It takes practice.
Start with one and then do the other, so that way you know how much space you have left.
Like, know where the head is. Always start with the head. At least
And
I
then
do.
put the other guy's head.
He's got a bigger head, bless his heart.
Yeah, so that way you don't, like, make the green one so big that
He's
you can't
got more
fit the
of
pink one in.
Ovally head, because he had, like, a wide head, and the green bunny always had, like, really tall ears.
Yeah, my
And
mom...
they have non-existent bodies, so...
Yeah, they have, like, blob bodies. So
I can draw blobs!
blob bodies.
Easy.
Yes.
Blob bodies are the easiest. Don't know why I'm going to say this, but speaking of blobs... anyone else out there? It's not a blob necessarily, but for some reason that made me think of. Did anyone else read the Bone comic graphic novels growing up? Did you read Bone?
I didn't have
Bones.
I didn't have comics as a kid. So.
I might have to have my brother let me borrow them because he has the whole set. We got them through Christmas, like I think one year. But they are making it it was, you know, cartoon, graphic novel, comic thing that now Netflix is taking and turning it into a series.
I saw your post.
Yeah,
you made a post about it.
I posted about it because my brother and I read them and they're wonderful. It's got dragons in it. Dragons are pretty great, but bones are just these little kind of blobby creatures. They don't really have much, like they're very basically shaped. Especially their faces, like the main character's just got this big old nose. Just a blob nose. But he's really sweet. He's the sweetest of the three. His other brother, I can't remember the brothers' names, but for the longest time, and it's not in this sketchbook because that was a long time ago, one of the creatures, they're called rat creatures.
Nice.
And they literally are just a pile of fuzzy fur until they get angry, and then they, like, you know, reveal like a mouthful of teeth and they're angry. But one of them they found as a baby and they named it Bartleby.
Aww.
So I drew Bartleby the rat creature a lot while I read the comic books. He was a furry blob. So, but I'm excited that they are coming out with that as a animated series. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how Netflix does with that. They did pretty well with that series of unfortunate events, I think.
Mm-hmm. I haven't finished it yet.
I'm not going to say anything. I know you haven't finished.
Yeah, I'm... There's too much.
Oh, hello, Reese. Welcome back. What'd you have for dinner?
Yeah,
I must know.
Dinner.
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 What'd you have for dinner? What'd you have for dinner? No. God, no.
I guess we should share what we had for dinner.
I heard the name. We'll get to Bartleby in a second. What'd you have for dinner? I must know. Dinner. I'm just going to whisper dinner to the mic repeatedly until you tell it. Dinner. It'd be like the saddest way to call people to dinner. Just like, really quiet. It's dinner time. That's what happens when you have Alexas in every room in your house. You just go, hey Alexa, drop it on everyone. Dinner. I'm gonna do that now. I have an Alexa in almost every room in my house. I'm gonna do that to my husband next time. It's dinner.
Dinner. And then Alexa starts playing something really loud.
Food. We just want to know what you have for dinner.
Yeah, we had.
Because you had to go get dinner.
She had like what I call crack fries.
McDonald's
fries. They got crack in them, I swear. I got some of them.
I had a bit of a day, so to treat myself,
she got crack fries.
I got crack fries, and then I got Wendy's nuggets, because Wendy's nuggets, I think, are tastier. Mm-hmm. And they don't bug my tummy as much as McDonald's nuggets do. With some pasta dish and a veggie blend with cheese.
Oh, so good and healthy. Look at you.
Look at him.
Wow.
Vegetables covered in cheese. How healthy is that? Wendy's spicy nugs are amazing. Okay, we've already had this discussion. I don't do spice. But if you like the spicy nuggets, you go for it. Let me ask you this. I think you know my scale of spiciness. How bad would it be for me? That's the real question. True question right there. Boop. You and I should get blazing wings. I'm not doing the blazing challenge of Buffalo Wild Wings. You nuts.
You're gonna have to go to B-dubs for that.
I might die.
I don't like their spicy wings because it's vinegar based. And I don't like vinegar.
You don't?
I don't like vinegar based things that much. I don't mind vinegar being in things, but I don't like vinegar based spicy things.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, blazing wings. Yikes. That just sounds terrifying.
They have like a challenge at B-dubs if you eat so many wings in a certain amount of time for the blazing.
Reese is working on that challenge right now, actually.
I feel really bad for your poor tummy. That's a lot of spice for a poor tummy.
I know.
And you'd survive Wendy's spicy nugs?
Oh, good. Then maybe I will try them. Who knows? They have such tiny bodies.
Look at those itty bitty bodies. You're doing so good.
Itty bitty bodies.
Itty bitty bodies.
Speaking of itty bitty bodies, where's the itty bitty? Oh, the itty bitty cat is over there sleeping.
I know. I have one underneath my easel and the other one's in his bed behind
is it
my trampoline.
The moo cat?
Moo cat is behind. Yes, the boss always sits behind me.
Where's the ginger cat? That's the real question.
He doesn't hang out with me normally. If he does, he hangs out in that box way over there underneath my desk.
How dare.
I don't know.
How dare. Well, apparently there's some restaurant in Texas, if you can eat a 72-ounce steak and all the sides an hour, you don't have to pay. In money, at least.
It's in Amarillo, Texas.
Oh, hello, Lumos. Welcome.
Hi, Lumos.
I'm sorry you couldn't log in right away, but glad you could.
I'm sorry.
Now.
I'm sorry that the internet and other complications are preventing you from us. But it's good to have you here.
Always a delight.
I know where it is because it's in Amarillo, Texas. There's gigantic billboards. Just follow the billboards. Drive into Texas, see a billboard, and keep following them all the way to Amarillo, Texas.
Reese, what would you prefer? Would you rather me take you to this place, or do you want to come here and visit us in Indianapolis, where we're going to have that mac and cheese, like, build-your-own mac and cheese bowl place? And grilled cheeses, I think they said they're doing, too.
Sounds yummy.
Mac and cheese or a 72-ounce steak where you might deeply regret it.
Hey, you get your picture taken and you get to hang out like forever. You're immortalized in the restaurant forever. And you get a t-shirt. It's really great stuff.
So that's like a restaurant we have where I grew up, and Reese will know of this, where if you ate basically a baby-sized burrito in a certain time, you get a t-shirt. I survived the Steak and Shake 7x7 burger.
Ew.
Oh, is that like 7 patties?
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. At least this 72-ounce steak is going to be actually quality steak.
Well, you would hope so.
Yeah.
You hope you don't get a crappy
because
steak.
it's really expensive if you can't finish it. So be prepared, just in case you can't.
I don't want to know, but I need to know what a 7x7 burger is. Is it literally
I wonder
just 7
if it's
patties?
7 patties.
Secret menu item: 7 patties and 7 slices of cheese.
Ooh.
Just give me the cheese and put it between 2 slices of bread, and there's the grilled cheese right there.
I think that's a secret recipe to get stopped up. Like, real bad.
Oh, man. If you want another challenge, not the baby burrito challenge, there's actually a place I went to way back in high school for band camp leader training. That was so fun. If you ate every kind of ice cream on this ice cream place's menu, then you got your, like, picture taken and, like, we're up on the wall of fame.
Oh,
but they have
like brain freeze?
70 flavors of ice cream to try, and you had to do it within like so much time.
Ooh.
Yeah, no.
It would just taste like sugar after a while. It wouldn't taste like anything.
Is that why kids like cotton candy? It's just literally cloud sugar.
Yeah. That's also they like that kind of flavor in high
school.
school.
Well, no wonder he had gas the rest of the way to drive home, or she. Maybe. She might have gas. Who knows? I do know. But
Reese, I thought that's where it was going because I was like 7 slices of cheese. That'll get you.
Reese's had a lot of interesting food challenges. They also didn't realize that something with a beer with a title called The Reaper might have, I don't know, Reaper peppers that were soaked into the beer. Ooh. He just thought it sounded tasty.
Okay, so Reapers make me cry.
I'm never touching a Reaper.
So bad.
Oh no, the Reaper story. Is it you don't want me to tell it, or can you tell it better? That's what I want to know.
Yes. No, so Winboa made Reaper salsa. And I thought it was the habanero salsa, not realizing it was the Reaper salsa.
Oh, no.
And I was like, why is this salsa making me cry every time I eat it?
Now you know.
Now I know.
It was the Reapers. It's hard to express without the sultry sound of my voice. I know.
It's very true. It's very true. Just have to have you on so you can tell the story.
That'd be kind of dope. Dope's my word. I'm almost 30-something. No, I'm kidding. Well, no, I'm not kidding. I'm almost 30-ish. And
Ish? Almost 30-ish? You're not 30. You can't say you're almost 30-ish.
Okay, but who in the late 20s says dope? I do. Don't know how popular dope is anymore, but...
I don't know either.
Oh, yes. Reese,
I'm not down with the kids.
Reese has been saving a dad joke. I'm gonna let him tell his dad joke, and then I have some funny Halloween puns that I need to share.
Oh, pun time.
I think I told you actually before, but we're gonna say it anyway.
Okay,
because it's great.
Okay,
let's hear this. Let's hear this dad joke. Bring it. Bring it on. And if anyone else wants to do a dad joke and doesn't want to go through a book, just put ! Dad joke.
It's a dad joke, come on.
For example, let me try to do this before Reese gets his out, so that way we don't overlap. There we go. Ha! When do doctors get angry? When they run out of patience. Patience. So, that's all you gotta do. Just type that command. We can have puns for days. But I can't wait to see what Reese has. Oh, here we go. I have been trying to focus at work, but my spine has been aching lately. I guess you could say that it's a pain in the back.
Oh! That was good. That was
clap.
Really very slow clap.
Slow clap.
Golf clap, everyone. Golf clap.
Snaps for that joke. That was pretty good, actually. Getting a good chuckle out of me. All right, now let's throw it over to that lovely... She asked me earlier, and I truly don't know necessarily what yeet means. Maybe I don't
know what yeet means.
Yeet just makes me chuckle. It's Y-E-E-T. And just go, yeet. And typically I see people throw things.
I don't know what yeet means.
Oh, good and more accurate a couple weeks ago. Reese, do you know what yeet means? Because this is how I take it in context. Let me back it up a little bit.
Because she showed me this really cute heart pillow that says yeet on it. And I was like, what is
yeet? It's a heart with yeet.
I feel like an old
grandma.
grandma.
Throw the heart that people go yeet. Okay, so the joke is, trick or yeet, I shout to the children when they open the door. Yeet? One child asks confusedly. I shrug. Yeet it is. I throw the child. Is that what yeet is? You just say it before you chuck something? Because that's kind of great. I like that idea of
Is it throw it on the ground?
Oh man, as far as I'm concerned, it's an expression used when throwing something based off of a vine. I need to go find that vine.
So vines aren't even a thing anymore, right?
You can still find compilations on YouTube that you can get distracted with for hours.
So I should know what it is, but I don't know what it is.
I miss Vine. Vine had some pretty great things.
Are you cleaning your toes?
Let's see if there was another one. If it was yeet related or... Oh, let's see. Oh yes, for our D&D nerds out there.
D&D.
TikTok is that is the new thing nowadays instead of Vine. Here you go. In Hocus Pocus, when the Sanderson sisters bust out a flawless rendition of I Put a Spell on You, complete with modified lyrics, backup vocals, and choreography, in spite of being dead for the last 300 years and otherwise having zero knowledge of modern world technology and no psychic powers, it can only be rationalized that they rolled a natural 20 on performance.
Nat 20.
I agree with that. very cringe at first. Oh, there are some good TikToks. You know, I wonder if people felt the same way about Vine, though, when it first started. Like, maybe Vine was kind of awkward, because you could do 6-second videos, and boy, sometimes 6 seconds is all it took to make me laugh, but...
Yeah. Well, YouTube was really strange for the longest time, too.
New technology is strange.
I guess YouTube is strange. Well, Twitch is strange, too, so... Yeah,
that's true. Probs.
Probs.
One of our favorites growing up with Vine was a British gentleman who loved tea. Well, he probably actually did love tea, but he overemphasized his love for tea.
Tea! And
so he would have a hat that said tea time on it, and then his character, when he heard that it was going to be tea time, he'd go, ha! And his hat would, like, fly off his head.
Oh, that's cute.
He got real excited about tea.
That's cute.
The evolution of social media is highly... Isn't it, though?
Algorithms.
To think...
You can control us with computer programs.
To think that 20-odd years ago, my father would have to yell at me to get off the phone so we could get on the internet.
The phone!
And now our phones have the internet.
I know. Because when I started, it was like a beep-boop, beep-beep, beep-boop.
That dial-up tone.
Dial-up tone.
And my dreams.
You had enough time to go make yourself a sandwich, get yourself a nice drink.
Take a shower.
Sit down.
Dry your hair.
And then you would boot up onto the internet, and then you just have to wait. Do you remember waiting for your, Yahoo to load?
I don't know if I even did.
Or AOL.
I had an AOL.
The little CDs they'd give out everywhere, it was, prolific. Like, you could find an AOL, CD everywhere, so you could download AOL onto your computer.
I love Google, but darn it, what happened to Ask Jeeves? He was the best.
I don't know.
I loved Jeeves.
Well, it's just like I miss Star 69.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you could call back the jerks that called you.
Yeah, exactly.
The dial-up sound, the real ASMR. Truth right there. That haunts my dreams though sometimes. That's when I get anxiety. Another friend said the same thing, but I agree with him. When you get anxiety, that's the sound he hears in his head. That's the sound I hear in my head when I get nervous. I'm just like, beep. Wow, we are dated with that statement.
I'm already dated. It's fine.
She's dated, I'm dated. We determined you're even dated. You're on the very end of the dated group we are referring to, but it's true.
I mean, because when I was a kid, car phones were still cool. Not very many people had car phones. And, I remember the first...
I guess that was a luxury then, because I...
So...
Again, where we're from, why would we need a car phone?
Well, my dad, was on call a lot, and I can remember he actually had, it looked like a phone.
Yeah.
A phone you would have, in your house.
Oh,
and
man.
he had to, install it into his car. It was crazy.
That is crazy. Also, Reese, that sounds like a Lady Gaga song, but, not. He said, I'm on the edge of generation. Is that, on the edge of glory? But generation. Oh, that was bad. Again, for those that are listening, we can't hear the music tonight, so if music is spoopy or you don't like it, let us know and we shall change it. And if Generation sounds like a band name, yes, I like that. That would be a great band name, actually. Oh, should I start inking? Maybe I should. To ink or not to ink? That is the question. Oh, dad joke by Lumos. What is the best way to carve whittle by whittle?
Aw, that's cute. That's a perfect joke for Lumos.
I love it. I especially laugh at that because yours truly here don't have a lisp. I can lisp. I had braces for the longest time in retainer, so I can do a perfect Sid the Sloth, like some kids really love. But, hang on. Before I do that, Reese asked, Casey or art. I'm getting used to that. Why does the end of your art utensil look like a poker chip?
This part?
That does, I guess it does look like a little poker chip.
I don't know. It's just the way, you mean my pen, correct? Or my drawing?
Yeah, your pen.
Oh, my pen. I don't.
Yeah, so that looks like a poker chip.
It's just the design of these micron pens. So, no, I like micron pens. I go through a set and a half of these every Inktober.
She shows off the fancy pen. My husband just bought us some beautiful, precise V5s. That is the pen I use for today.
I've got those in my thing too.
Oh, they're so great.
Yes.
I don't even know.
Other than that, I was making us high off of Sharpies. So I'm done with the making the high off of Sharpies.
The whittle by whittle thing. Back to that. I have issues saying some words, and one of the buildings at my university was called
Breezy.
Oh, hello, Breezy.
Hi, Breezy.
You caught a gold duck.
duck.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
It was called Ridgeway. I could not say Ridgeway really fast, so I said Widgeway.
Ridgeway? That's
So
really hard. It's like Irish.
Ridge.
Watch.
I also had a
It's
teacher.
hard for me to say that.
I also had a friend who couldn't say railroad. Railroad.
I had a friend who couldn't say crystal.
Oh, what did Lumos? Crystal?
Crystal. He would say it with an H, and I can't even say it because then I say it with
Everyone's
an H.
catching Pokemon. The Halloween event did start on Pokemon Go, so Lumos caught an Azrael. And Reese caught something I don't know. A Closeter?
I don't know what that is either.
Let's look it up.
I'm a horrible Pokemon fan. I don't have all the millions of them memorized.
It's from Pokemon Sun and Moon, it looks? No. Generation 6. I'm bad with generations. Oh, that's intriguing. Looks like a little fossil shrimp.
Oh, okay. He's got like a big hand. Look at that big old hand.
Is that a hand? Or is that a mouth? Oh, that's a claw. You're right.
I think it's like a claw.
That's a claw.
The claw.
Oh, he's like the crab.
The claw.
All right. Interesting. Well, let's see what you can catch. Let's see what happens. Pokeball. You caught a Dartrix.
I don't know what a Dartrix is.
Either. Huh. It's like a shrimp with a claw. Some crabs are like that, right? They've got a bigger left claw than a right claw.
Yeah, and the ladies think they're sexy. The bigger their claw is.
Muscle.
Yuck.
Yeah. That wouldn't scare me.
I'm going after the small claw.
One big menacing claw and then a tiny little claw. Like, why aren't they even?
Why aren't you symmetrical? I can't be with you. You're not symmetrical.
That's why I was not. I learned like my husky's got he's got something in his cheek. Like,
no, he's turning. But when you turn your face, you have angles.
He must have got stuck in the panoramic view where it where it messed up. That's what I'm gonna say happened. Oh, let me give my guys their skateboards. Boop.
Dartrix is your dabbing owl.
The dabbing owl.
Oh, it is. Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
I forgot. How did I forget? I don't know. My brain is not here currently.
It's away. It's on holiday.
Yeah, Abdullah's like permanently on holiday.
It's alright. I'm ready to be on holiday. It's so close now. 20 days and I need to go on a vacation. Woo!
Oh my gosh, I have so much to do in 20 days.
There's the difference. I'm sorry. She's sitting here going, oh crap.
I have a lot to do in 20 days.
We're going to have a meeting about what we need to do in 20 days.
Well, I just have to prep my business to be gone.
Really?
So, to make sure so I don't have to work.
Yes, Reese. Thank you for recognizing the ornament of choice tonight.
Oops and yo-yo.
He can testify. I had a lot of the hoops and the yo-yo ornaments. Golly, I'm trying to think of when they started this line. I don't know if my picture gives the year. It does not. But it's there. It's been there a while. Let's do another tree. I'm just not used to having to try to keep something in frame. That's a new thing for me.
It's okay.
Some trees there, and then we'll get there. I just now realized looking at them that their eyebrows are like way above, like his eyebrows for him
are in
is
their
like
ears.
they're in the ears.
Yep.
But it's their eyebrows.
It is.
That's so strange. But they have really easy eyes. They're very simple to draw. And then this one's got a big old schnoz. Big old nose.
Big old schnoz. I like how you say that. Schnoz.
Schnoz. And this one's smile is basically like on the bottom of his face. Thanks, Hallmark. They just have really big faces. It's okay. Alrighty. Well, she's been inking for forever. I think it's probably time I catch up. While we're doing this, how's everyone else's week been? have a good week. It's Thursday. It means it's almost Friday.
Woo woo!
It means it's almost the weekend.
Woo woo!
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness for Fridays. Almost there. Almost done.
Oh no, Racy, you got shot. With
a flu shot. So for the next 2 weeks, you need to be careful because it won't really help you for the next 2 weeks.
I hope you got it in your dominant arm because I know I always have to do it in the do arm.
I don't do it in the dominant arm because I literally can't draw after I get it. Yeah, I always have to do it in my non-dominant arm. Ew. Because I cannot draw otherwise.
Oh, sad day.
No.
Drawing's important, yo.
Flu shots are important, yo.
Yeah, tell that to my husband.
Well,
silly stubborn man who has.
It doesn't prevent the flu, so I understand how people are kind of not happy with that, but it's never been designed to prevent the flu. What it does give you is it gives you a shorter time with the flu, which is what I want. I don't want to be laid up with the flu for weeks and weeks on end.
It's not fun.
No, it's not fun being sick.
Ooh. We're adding some other fancy lines to the psychedelic picture.
Well, because I wanted it to look like a hole. So, it's like a whirlpool. And it has a hole. So.
Yeah. Wait, are you done already? Are we waiting on me?
Oh, no, we're not waiting on you. I can always start on a new one.
It's true. You get a head taster on the next Inktober.
It's true.
I talked too much while you were drawing.
The nurse is actually someone who graduated from my high school class. Well, that's cool. Congrats to them being a nurse. That's really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, that was a pleasant shock.
A pleasant shot. Ah!
Shot. Shot. All I want to say is that's a really stupid song that says shot, 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 shot. It's a really stupid song.
You know, though, I like the parody someone made of it that includes the Hobbits and Lord of the Rings. It's kind of great.
That is kind of great. Thank you, Luma. She says, looking great, ladies.
Well, thank you.
That's so sweet.
I'm so used to having my paper way back here, but you all probably can't see it. My apologies.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Hi.
Hello, sweetie. Hello. Oops.
Oh, no.
No.
Ultimately, my goal is I don't mind arting. I'm learning. That's why I decided for the first time ever to do this challenge, is so I get the practice each day. But I'd love to try to come on to Miss Cat's stream here sometime and do a fun little decorating of baked goods with all of you, because that is what I like to do. Never trained for it.
I would like to learn.
And
you can come on and teach me.
It's super, I say super easy. I've had some trouble the last couple of times. I'd like to take melting chocolates and put a design underneath wax paper and trace in the color for whatever design I'm making and make melted chocolate designs.
I think it's the humidity we need to be aware of here. Mm-hmm. I think there's a lot of humidity here.
Let's see, we have a cat. Oh, try that again and add a T for cat. I think we missed a letter.
She's got it. I think she realized it. It's all good, Luma.
It's okay.
It's all good. Can you give me my ruler, please, actually?
Yep.
Washington.
There we go. Cats respond better to women than men. Yeah.
Due to the fact that women's voices have a higher pitch. Well, did you also know that cat purring registers on the same frequency as a baby crying? Yeah. So we're naturally, us women are attracted to cats. Some of us are, not all. I won't say all. But some of us are attracted to cats because it's the same response to us to having babies in the house.
But you know, it's accurate because we had 2 cats. And both cats liked me a little more than my husband. And we recently got a 3rd cat, thanks to one of our lovely friends, whose heart is so big and so loving for all animals. But she already had 3 cats, and this cat had 3 cats. We were the only friend group that only had 2 cats, so naturally, that means we should have the 3rd cat.
I didn't pressure you into getting another cat.
I know.
I'm just gonna clarify that right now.
We wanted a ginger cat the first time. We got an all-white cat. We said, let's do it again, and we'll get all ginger. We got an all-black cat. This is a ginger cat, so I have my collection. I'm fine. But, yeah, all the cats sleep on me. No, none of them come close to my husband, so you've got a cat up at my face And the other two cats curl up against each other between my legs. So once I'm asleep, I can't move.
Aww.
But I'll take that cat fact statement. They are probably attracted more to women, because mine sure are.
Okay, so what's really weird is that Seven really loves me and loves everyone who walks into my house.
Seven likes me a lot.
Seven gives kisses.
He does.
Newton's really picky.
Mm-hmm.
He likes us both, I think, equally, where Seven loves indiscriminately. Newton really just loves his aunts and uncles and his, like, family, basically. So, and then Ada, strangely enough, I think loves Jack, my hubby, the most.
Aww.
Yeah. She's always snuggling next to him when he plays video games, and always there when he's, like, on the phone for anything. She goes and gets, like, she'll actually jump up on the couch to snuggle with him, which she never does with me. She'll actually jump up on the bed to snuggle. So, our little girl kitty likes her dad. So
that's awesome, though.
Yeah.
Funny how the boy cats like you more. Or are indifferent.
I think they're indifferent, to be honest.
And then the girl cat likes the boy more. I have all boy cats. Maybe that's my problem. Why my husband can't get love from the cats is because
they're all boys.
They're all boys.
Boys.
Boys. B-O-I-S. So, that might be why.
Kitty cats are great. Actually, just having pets in the house in general is awesome, because there's nothing better in the world than having someone who's just like, I don't care how your day was.
So
I don't care about any of that stuff. I just want to love you.
So here's actually maybe those out there on the interwebs that are listening to us tonight. So, as you heard, we're both going to be gone on this lovely vacation that she's panicking about, and I'm thrilled about.
This is totally normal for me, though, because I have to plan ahead.
I'm excited. I bought a backpack for traveling, because I don't fly very often, and we're flying to places, and so I have, like, a perfectly sized carry-on backpack that'll fit. I'm super stoked. But anyway, we have a kitten. The newest one is a kitten. And I'm concerned on how to take care, because right now, of course, we've, like, let him play with the cats, but he still gets fed separate because of kitten food. And normally when we went on vacations, we would put just food out for the cats, and they'd goldfish.
Yeah, they eat too much.
But I can't do that because kitten food and adult cat food, and my person who normally would watch my cats...
20 days.
I know, but I'm asking for advice. Like, what would y'all do? I don't want to pay money to board a cat.
No, you don't have to.
You don't have to?
No.
Okay.
So what you do is you slowly introduce adult cat food now.
Can kittens have adult food that early? Like, he's gonna be 6 months at the end of October.
If you still keep, so what you'll do is you'll end up giving your adult kitty some baby food, and he'll get some adult food.
Okay.
He'll be okay, though.
Are there mixes? Like, ones that are good for both kittens and adults? Like,
no, but you can mix them yourself, though.
It's true.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because
we might need to practice goldfish him.
Trust me, the older boys will love that it has kitten food in it, because it's very high in protein and fat. So...
Good thing I'll be gone so I don't smell their farts. I've heard I know cat farts are pretty bad.
Yeah, see, Lumos agrees with me. She's like, yes, a mix of adult and kitten food.
A backpack to hold cat. Yes, Reese, let's do that. A mix of adult and kitten food. Thank you, Lumos.
Have you tried a cat pack? A backpack to hold a kitty cat.
I don't think I can take cats on a plane, but that sounds way better than snakes on a plane.
You can.
If it can fit on a plane?
Yeah, if it can fit underneath the seat in front of you.
Get in there, Fluffy!
It's true. So Seven was being boarded very sweetly by sweet family for a while, and they were like, it's time for him to come home. So I was living, here, so very far away from family, and they gave him
a cat.
They bought. They went to the vet, told the vet what was happening, and the vet was like, well, we can give him this drugs to make him super duper loopy, because Seven talks incessantly, constantly, and he came to me pre-drugged, and he fed underneath the seat in front of him and flew all the way here.
That's so great.
He had big old saucer eyes for weeks.
Oh, so like this kitty.
but like bigger.
Dinner plate eyeballs.
Dinner plate eyeballs. We had to like isolate him for a while because he was just traumatized by the whole experience.
Can't imagine the cat would like that too much. I agree, Reese, but you know, if you're that drugged out of your mind, you probably don't care much about anything.
Yeah, he could not operate heavy machinery or make life choices when he landed.
How much? Oh, hello again, Sir Pendrin. How much did he meow? It sounds like constantly.
On the plane? He didn't meow at all because they gave him super drugs. Which is
drugs.
Weird. Because Seven talks all the time. Unless he's asleep. And then he just snores. Yeah, that's why I have meows in my stream.
It's true.
Yes. Yeah, he did not talk at all during that flight. Yeah, I felt really bad for him.
Poor baby.
I know, he had a rough time. But he's here now. He's been here for a while. And he's loved, and he's in
That is kind of sad. Poor Sev. I know. And yes, Reese, thank you for saying hello to Sir Pendrin. Didn't catch that at first, so I'm glad you did.
Chat is
I'm
awesome.
watching a new
New anime.
Tell. Is it on Netflix? Like, what streaming platform is it?
Funimation, Crunchyroll.
He is super happy now, Lumos. Sev's almost not great. Aww.
It's not great, though.
Lame.
Okay, so let me know what the title is so I can avoid it.
You know what? But though, for Pendrin, what might not be great might be great for you.
Well, I do like Slice of Life, but I know not to suggest that to Pendrin because I don't think he would like Slice of Life. You would like Slice of Life.
He likes battle-y things.
He likes robots?
She talked to you. I don't know if that was supposed to be at all about today's chat with Cowboy Bebop. I know the music. I don't know the
It's actually, I think Pendrin would watch it with you because it's like it's actiony and it's like
so his thing
James
he's
Bond
watching is on Netflix.
On Netflix? Which one? I've watched a lot of the animes on Netflix.
Ultramarine Magmel. Good grief.
I've seen the previews for it, and to be honest, I couldn't get into the preview, so I have not watched it.
Okay, well there you go. So 2 people now have said it may not be the best.
But I'm kind of an anime snob. If I can't get into it with the trailer, I'm not going to spend the time to actually watch it.
That's why, despite every one of my friends and our spouses telling us we should watch My Hero Academia.
It's on the list.
I can't get over how much the main character cries like a baby.
Cries so much.
He cries, and I've been told that his crying gets like, it's gratitude crying eventually, but like at first it's just like, he's being
and apparently
baby.
like those episodes are important enough that you need to see them to understand his development as a character, but I'm like, I'm struggling.
I'm just watching Downton Abbey. I'm almost done.
Are you almost done? Is that movie still in the theaters?
Oh yeah.
Okay, we should go because I've seen all the episodes.
I literally have 3 episodes left, and I'm done with everything, and it is so intense right now. I clicked it because of the cover art. I'm not amused. The anime was not great. I watched Cowboy Bebop already. It was meh.
Ugh. Okay.
Meh, not entertaining. Next! It's true. When my husband doesn't like anything, he just says meh, and he moves on. That's actually why. So our newest
It's old school, so maybe that's why he's like meh.
Well,
so it's like old school anime. So I know it's not for everyone, but I think it's funny. So.
I just like the music. It's really catchy.
Too.
But no, and when you hear weird things that I say, like how I say words, it's because of him. Like scissors. I say skizzers. That was a me thing before I met him. But there's some other funny words.
I'm sweeping. I'm sweeping when you mean you're vacuuming.
Pull right here and now. I'm from Indiana, and my parents grew up in Ohio and moved over here for work.
You vacuum the living room.
And they asked us, hold on, they asked us to sweep the floors. And so that included sweeping the floor in the kitchen with the vacuum cleaner, but then the vacuum cleaner also went on the carpet. So we just called it sweeping for everything. She calls it sweeping if you're in the kitchen, like on tile, and it's vacuuming on carpet.
Yes.
Help.
Two separate things.
I say sweeping.
It's not sweeping. There's 2 different motions going on there. That's not the same thing.
I guess sweeping is back and forth, and vacuuming is kind of like a...
It's between the
like
horizontal
a shovel motion.
And that looks wrong, but...
I'm just doing a shovel.
to know me.
Oh, shame on you. Well, Sir Pendrin agrees with you. That's one for vacuum. Anyone for sweeping? Help me out here, Reese.
It's not all sweeping.
Reese, help.
It's not all sweeping.
Help, it's sweeping.
There's two different things. It's two different type of motions.
You two have broken me on that, but I still call it sweeping.
Because vacuuming, you don't have to empty the dustbin until after you're done. But sweeping, you have to continuously empty the dustbin.
Well, you know, if you have a Roomba like I do, vacuuming also requires
if you have a robot, then it's Roomba. You're Roomba-ing.
Ha ha, Sir Pendrin. I say sweeping, but have stopped after.
Because he got a little traumatized by everyone being like, it's vacuuming, dude.
Vacuum the carpet, hard floors you sweep. I'll accept that.
Someone said it to me. Yeah.
Dang it. It's all the same thing. You're getting dirt and dust away from the floor.
And cat hair, hopefully.
Oh, so much cat hair. So much.
Yeah.
So many cat hairs.
I know, my casa is just full of kitty hairs. I really need to take care of that.
You got a robot for that too.
I need an adult? Question mark? I don't know why you need an adult.
I don't know. You are an adult. Maybe.
Oh, Breezy said sweeping is anything to do with a broom and vacuuming is anything to do with a vacuum cleaner machine thingy. Ooh, machine thingy.
Oh,
I like that.
Oh, Reese, now I know your experience.
Machine thingy.
Machine thingy's great, but I understand Reese's reference to his experience. He was a housekeeper in Colorado for a summer. I said sweeping for everything and was promptly made fun of. They broke us. We were perfectly fine living in our Ohio Hoosier homestead. Saying vacuum for everything, and we went out in the world and we got scolded.
Breezy's explanation was their explanation for it.
Breezy, good job.
Bravo.
Man, I got borked. I got borkened.
Sorry.
Oh, there you go. Borkened. That's what happens. Here's words. Birthmas was my other one instead of birthday.
Birthmas?
Birthmas is a mix of birthday and Christmas.
You don't have a day, you have a muss.
I have a muss. A month muss. Oh, if we're talking about interesting words to describe things, how about, has anyone heard of a snifter of cake?
A what?
A snifter of something, like a snifter of food. I don't think it's actually a word.
Snifter of food? Describe it in a sentence, please.
I'll have a snifter of cake, and then the person proceeds to take about a quarter of the cake.
So you're not sniffing
it? Was no, it's not a cake sniffer. This is
okay.
not.
I mean, like, are you like my hubby who sticks his nose literally into all food to sniff it before he eats it because he likes the aroma?
I mean, that's fair. I think Reese has heard that. It's a family thing. My uncle and my grandpa too, I think, would call things like, give us a snifter of this, but then they take like a good chunk of whatever food it was. So there might be a family local thing, but I like that. It's a fun little word.
To be fair though, I do ask where things live instead of where do you put this. No, and I know that's really weird because I've been reprimanded for it several times.
I've heard it, and I'm going to acknowledge Pendrin and then get back to this. Pendrin said, if you want a good anime, I'm in love with Black Clover. I need to watch that. You've gone so far without me.
I know they have like a bajillion episodes though. So
we're still catching up on Fairy Tail. Even I'm about ready to leave him with the dust on that because I want to see more of it. And he'll be like, I'm not in the mood. I'm like, I want to watch anime.
So I did watch a lot of Fairy Tail, and then I got to a certain season.
We got past that season,
and I couldn't get it past that. Ooh, it was a bad season.
Oh, but Sir Pendrin, I think she would love the stuff after it. They take
but they live in that exactly, Lumos. They do live there. Like your objects in your house have a place to live because that's where they sit.
Breezy says, I think I say, where does that live because of you, cat?
Yeah, if you've lived with me, you'll probably say the words casa because I never call it a house.
Oh, and we almost missed poor Mathercist over here. Hello.
Yo, Mathercist.
Mathercist.
All the way from
Texas. No, I like Sir Pendrin's 102 so far, and all of them hood. They hood episodes,
they hood. Up in the hood, yo.
Without spoiling too much of Fairy Tail, there is a huge,
fight scene. It's just a gigantic
So, what is it called? Like, it's not fan season, but it's like filler kind of. Yeah. But it actually has like an interesting. I know spoilers. I'm not revealing too much.
Spoilers, cover your ears if you watch Fairy Tale.
So there's a whole season of filler but it actually has a pretty decent plot. But Pendrin can attest there is a group that they keep fighting called the Butt Jiggle Gang. I think that alone would make you pretty happy. It's just from the laugh right there. Butt jiggle. They literally fight with farts.
Seriously? Oh, that's
they
great.
they wiggle their butts all together, and then they like form a trifecta with all their butts touching, and then it like turns into a power fart blast, and it's awful.
So
and hilarious.
Weird in Japanese. That's so weird.
I'm not again. It's filler to begin with, Mathersis, but like I think right there, she would love just watching the filler season for that alone.
So butt jiggles sounds like a great name for so many things. Butt jiggles. And now announcing Butt Jiggles.
The Butt Jiggle Gang.
Yes.
Fairy tale in a nutshell. Good guys try, they fail. Good guys try harder, they win. It's true. And thank you, Lumos, for agreeing that is a funny... That sounds like a great band name. Right there.
You're
New
on
light
the station house, Butt Jiggles.
Yeah, but
everyone raised their torches for Butt Jiggles.
I'm so glad that we have such a wonderfully mature audience tuning in tonight. I don't think I got a chance to talk to half of these lovely people last time I was here with you. So hi, Breezy.
Hello,
I'm again
Breezy.
sorry poor HelloNorthStar is not feeling good, but a snifter of Butt Jiggles.
Oh,
she used my word against me. No. Oh, that's so funny.
A snifter of Butt Jiggles.
That just sounds wrong.
So do you get like a quarter of their farts? Or do you get a quarter of their butts?
Oh, I don't want to think about that. Oh, this poor keyboard. I keep getting distracted.
We are so mature. Yeah, we are definitely mature.
Sounds worse. Cake sniffer.
Ooh, you can have like a
debatable
butt jiggle cake. You can make
that's a Jello cake.
You can make a
Actually,
cake in the shape of a butt.
No, so you do, have you seen the cheesecakes? They are cheesecakes, but they're not like what we think of cheesecake, over in Japan.
Yeah, they make it with like some kind of gelatin.
Really fluffy. You shape that in the shape of a butt. Make it a butt jiggle cheesecake.
You could just make it a heart. Because isn't that what hearts are
I'm
based
sorry,
off of our butt cheeks? This is like, I left to go to Texas and everything is strange.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. You crossed the line, you went to a different
almost wore that shirt, actually. My husband knows how much I like Stranger Things, and he does too. But a couple years ago,
last season.
Oh, no. This is from season 1. He got me a shirt that says, should I stay or should I go? And it's got waffles.
Eggos.
Oh, this is a fun stream. Oh, thank you, Breezy.
Isn't she wonderful? This is why I brought her
I would love to meet both you and HelloNorth eventually
Breezy's
in
awesome.
the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
I think actually, Breezy, I ended up creeping when they both liked your Twitter, and I think I went in and liked your Twitter too. So I'm following you.
I know that Breezy, you stream too, right? Because you and your sweetie stream.
She does.
Yeah. So I have her sweetie stream. I always try to host if I can.
You can't leave y'all alone for 5 minutes.
No.
Nope.
You leave town and I get a friend. Yay.
You gotta keep her company. You left her for work. For work. You're coming back.
For work.
Better come back. Don't leave her. The sweet woman.
You really shouldn't, is what Pendrin said.
Pendrin knows how goofy I get.
Haha, finger guns.
That's what one of the one D&D...
because she said jiggle, wiggle, and fluff. That's so great. Jiggle, wiggle, and fluff.
I love it.
That's like a great catchphrase. What's your catchphrase? Jiggle, wiggle, and fluff.
Make that a shirt and then have like a butt cake.
Have a heart.
Have a heart. Oh,
a farting heart.
Fart heart?
Fart heart.
How about a yeet heart? Let's go back to the yeet. Sounds like a weird law firm. You know what though? So I actually work for a financial group, and one of my representatives, his last name is Crooks.
Oh!
And he works in the money industry, so
no, that's a bad name to have.
That's kind of our joke, is like, even though his last name's Crooks, like, he's the farthest thing from a curriculum for me. The law office of Jiggle, Wiggle, and Fluff.
Butts at law. I like butts at law.
Instead of butts at large.
Yes.
That's so great.
Breezy says
sorry. Go ahead.
They play Apex Legends, but not right now because they're working on adjustments.
Oh, okay. Nifty.
I'm adding that to boa. Yes, please, mattresses.
Thank you.
Yep. Yeah.
The boas are gonna come back and go, what the heck happened?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yep. I'm gonna definitely make a little blurb about that. About the us giggling over jiggle, wiggle, and fluff butts at law. That's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great highlight. No one's gonna get my channel. It's like, is this an art channel or wiggle and fluff channel?
We have stated several times that we sometimes do art, but it's mostly dad jokes and
mostly
weird
dad jokes
conversations.
and puns. Yes, there will be art sometimes. There's art.
There's
right
art.
over
There's
here.
art right there. I'm taking forever this time. She brought me on this stream, and now I'm gonna talk.
Mm-hmm. I was doing this.
Oh, you're prepping?
This one is Dinophobia, which has nothing to do with the phobia of dinosaurs.
I'm so sad it doesn't.
It's actually a fear of whirlpools and being dizzy. So if you don't like being dizzy, so I tried to do an optical illusion where it looked like it was swirling, kind of like a whirlpool.
So anyone else have vertigo like me and can't do haunted houses and things that like have that tunnel?
I can't do the tunnel.
Worst.
The tunnel makes me crawl on the floor.
I think. Oh, no butts left behind.
No butts left behind.
Oh, that is great. Also, Becker thinks that should be a commercial spot. Make the butt law commercial.
A butt law commercial. We should
Illegal
do
bologna sandwich. Okay, how is a bologna sandwich illegal? Because it tastes so darn good.
That's because Wooden Boa said it randomly in chat, therefore it got put into the Boa command. Because if you want to say random things in my chat, you just put like exclamation point Boa. And a random My Bubbles illegal. What was it? The one that I saw that was an ice cream? What was that called? Something Thunder. Oh gosh. A brownie thunder? Oh my gosh. That is a horrible name to name an ice cream, but it's really funny. Okay, so there's, oh my gosh, there's so many boas happening.
Oh no.
This stream is brought to you by the Attorney's Office of Jiggle, Wiggle, and Fluff. Yes, it's a great commercial.
Third degree bird. Hey, Breezy. Breezy the bird. I need a good pitch line.
Pebbly paper.
What is pebbly paper?
Well, think about pebbly paper if that's all you had in the bathroom. It'd be the worst.
Oof.
It'd be the worst.
It would be the worst.
I'm having trouble with butt puns. I need assistance! Assistance! Oh. That's great. I love that, Breezy. Bravo. I need assistance.
I hate it. I hate it.
I love it. I don't hate it. I love it.
I actually do love it.
So beautiful.
I don't hate many things. I really don't. I'm pretty friendly. And that's gotten me in trouble sometimes. I kind of have let people walk on me, but I shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't.
I need to be a brave person and stand up for myself.
Brave.
Ginger the Brave. Oh, this episode is a recap arc. Oh!
For what? For
his anime.
Black Clover or the one that you're struggling with?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, which one is he referring to?
Jigglebutt, the assassin Pokemon.
Jigglybutt. Oh, that's way better than Jigglypuff.
Actually, Jigglypuff is a butt, so I think it's appropriate. Are you on the run? Do you need to wiggle out of trouble? Too much financial fluff trouble? Call!
Oh! Lumos is on fire tonight!
She is! Do you need assistance? Assistance?
She's OP, people. We ran with this sucker.
I love that so much.
Oh
yes,
my goodness.
We're making up an imaginary butt law
office.
When
Jigglybutt lets out their melodic dude, enemies have to succumb.
It's called Lumos Flare for a reason. Exactly, right?
Yes, Reezy.
Yes.
It's an accurate statement.
It is an accurate statement.
Oh no!
If you run out of pens, I have more.
Again, I'm in an artist's studio and I'm panicking.
I'm running out of pen. No problem.
I think it's honestly more just because I'm trying to draw over the pencil and then I go back and erase it. And so it's being like, hey, what you doing, friend?
No, well, you might have actually used quite a bit of ink. So, because it's a ballpoint pen.
Let me hold it up to your studio lights and find out.
I love that. I'll have to add that to the commercials, and I'm definitely going to make a blurb about that because that's hilarious.
Yes. Wonderful. Okay, let's erase this bad boy and see how it looks.
Erase it.
Here we go. Boop. The lovely eraser sound.
Mm-hmm. It's
That
like
right
jiggling.
in the mic. I also need a new eraser. I've used so
I
much
know.
of
You
it.
could just your Christmas stocking will just have an eraser in it.
Yay! The really big one that you give teachers that say big mistake.
No, I'll get you a Moo eraser. They're the best.
Moo erasers?
Yes, it's actually sorry, my whole
It's okay. I'm gonna go this way. There we go.
This desk is not the most stable of desks, but I bought it on the cheap because, poor artist.
So anyways, yes, sorry, way back to the thing of Bartleby. I was telling Kat that you and I read the Bone series, which, hey, BT dubs, next time we see you, can you please actually bring those down so I can read them again for like the umpteenth time because they're great. But I think she would like to read them.
Yeah.
But I was telling her that I used to draw. Oh, don't give me that face. I used to draw, not on this, but I did Bartleby the rat creature. So I was telling her like what rat creatures were, which are terrible. They also like quiches. At least one of them does. Like he's a quiche.
Like egg quiches?
Yeah, like he like gathered up eggs, and while his other rat creature brethren was just like eating the eggs as they were like out of the nest, he was like, this would be really good in a quiche. And like that's a separate tagline. The whole how many books is like this poor rat creature just wants to bake a quiche. And it's really great.
Nice.
I agree.
Moo
She would like the
meow.
series.
Moo meow.
So there we go. I erased it and wiped off all the eraser
Look how
things.
beautiful it is.
There's my ornament.
There's your
It's
ornament.
the hoops and the yo-yos.
I got distracted by jiggly butts and fluff.
It's fine. Oh, commercial. Hewlett Packard. I like that one a lot.
We're out for a quick bite.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we're not going to commercial though, actually.
No.
Because you finished
I
Inktober.
did an Inktober.
Yay!
Usually I try to keep it to an hour, but you brought me here and I started talking.
I know. Well, and look, my stream time is perfect. We actually are ending at a perfect time. So we're just gonna like catch up on the chat.
Chatty chat.
Looks fabulous. Thank you, Lumos. You're so sweet.
Thank
Moo
you.
meow, moo meow.
Yes, we'll have to come back for like a spoopy episode and maybe a baking episode like around Christmas, maybe. I don't know.
Christmas.
Maybe turkey. Maybe I'll make turkey cupcakes. Who knows?
That would be cute.
There's all kinds of fun designs.
We could do a cooking.
Oh, thank you, Reese. Oh, Nightbot commercial. Is brought to you by the laws of Jiggle, Wiggle, and Fluff. Are you on the run? Do you need to wiggle out of trouble? Too much financial fluff trouble? Call Jiggle, Wiggle, and Fluff today! Yay! Oh, that's beautiful. Great job, Mathersist. I love it.
Oh, that's lovely. So much fun. Thank you, guys. I love that commercial very much.
She doesn't do commercials as much anymore, but I'm gonna just start throwing commercial in there as a mod. I have the power.
That's fine. I don't do commercials because I lose viewers.
No,
I
don't
know
do
why.
that.
I don't know why. I just lose
because you
people.
tell them to go get snacks, like you tell me to get a snack, and then they get distracted by the snack.
Yes,
Snack
I know.
distractions.
I know.
It's a real problem.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Moo meows. All the moo meows. Okay.
Yes.
So we'll do the end of the stream.
We'll do the end of the stream, and look, I can mod from right here and do a thing.
Yes.
Do that. That's a thing to do.
Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Ooh.
This is lovely Ginger. She was awesome, and she's doing Inktober, so be sure to give her all the follows, all the hearts and loves if you find her on Instagram.
I'll try not to be creepy about it. I did draw one day, and then some random guy messaged me in my DMs. It was like, "Who are you?"
Don't be creepy.
Don't be creepy, please. But like,
Yeah.
if you follow me and say like, "I know Kat," like, then be like, "Okay, you're cool."
Okay. Or you can just join us on Discord, which would be even better because
We
I
do
highly I do have an art wall, which anyone can put art on there. So if it's not your art, just make sure that you give credit to where credit is due. But any kind of art is always welcome on our Discord. Also,
Rampant butter.
rampant butter. Okay, as we move
there's
past
so
the rampant
many.
butter,
So many things.
we'll go to fluffy butts and jiggles. But we also, you guys can support me, which would be great. That would be awesome. You can do it several different ways. You can go ahead and follow me on social medias, which is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm trying really hard to do Reddit.
No,
I don't understand Reddit.
You did it. You got the 3 main ones. Good job.
And you can also go to my Redbubble, which is redbubble.com. I do have a page on there for all of my merch, which I don't have Inktober merch on there yet. But if there's something that you want on Redbubble, please be vocal about it. Tweet me. Discord me. Let me know.
Lumos threw, by the way, one last dad joke out there.
And before we go, before we leave, I will return back on stream. It should be on Monday at 7:30 Eastern, unless something crazy happens, because life has been happening a lot for me recently. So I'm so sorry, but I am trying to stream at least 3 times a week. So Monday is my plan, as long as life just stays as life.
We'll work on it.
So before we leave, we're going to read the last dad joke of the evening, since I tried to taking some high resolution photos of a local farmland, but they all turned out a little bit grainy. Yay!
We need a drum set here.
Yes. All right. So what we're gonna do is we have a few more credits to scroll past.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on OBS. We're going to stream in,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna transition it over.
Boop.
So that way we can say moo meows. And special thanks to everyone that's on my credits page. You guys rock. Thank you to all my mods. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Last moo meows. You gotta do moo meow.
Moo meow.
Moo meow.
Hooray.
Moo meow. Bye bye everyone.
Good night.
Night night.